Hi guys, it's me, the Witch of Boise, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. Today's reading is about who has a crush on you. We're gonna find out. Before we begin, make sure that you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. This is a general reading, so this is going to apply to some of you. It might apply to all of you. But if it doesn't apply to you, that's okay. There's two other choices that you can definitely watch and see if they apply to you. And I do have a ton of other pick a card readings that you can watch on my channel and see if any of those messages resonates with you. But I get super excited when it does. So also that I do a default, because this is a love reading, I do a default reading to a female about a male. So pronouns are interchangeable. He's can be she, she's can be he's, he, she, them, or they. Whatever is going on in your life, let's get started. So we have group number 1, number 2, and number 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick a cat, any cat. We're going to start with number 1. Okay. Number 1. Ooh! So I am going to pull out your tarot cards. Just going to lay them out and we'll go through those. Okay. Your first card is the 3 of Swords. And then you have the Page of Wands. Then you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. The 5 of Wands in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So clarifying, the 3 of Swords is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying that Page of Wands is the 4 of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the 5 of Cups in reverse is the 2 of Wands. And for the 5 of Wands in reverse is being clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And then last but not least, we have the Ace of Pentacles being clarified by the 4 of Cups. And it actually was in reverse. So let's see. I'm getting that there has been a history with this person. I'm feeling like this is someone that you have dated before. This can be an ex. Because you felt like family, and now that you're gone and that you're not in their life, they're a little heartbroken over it. They're home. You were like home to them. And there's a message that's going to be coming through. They are going to be, either they have been in contact with you or they're going to be in contact with you pretty soon with the Page of Wands with the 4 of Swords clarifier. But they're also having issues too. They definitely have a crush on you. There's definitely feelings there. But this is a turbulent past. There has been some issues. And I don't think that it's like you that was necessarily like hurtful. I think you both hurt each other. And this person is having a hard time deciding whether they want to start a relationship with you again. Now, they feel like that there might be other people that are after you. They don't even know if you're dating anyone. And they kind of have just given up on that kind of aspect. There's a lot of like despair in this. They really want to come forward to you. They really want to reach out to you, but they're not going to reach out. I don't feel like they're emotionally ready. I think when you hear from them, it's going to be a hookup situation because they're still a little closed off on emotional, because there's a lot of feelings that are there. And that's what the closed off is, these two suckers. For the Ace of Pentacles being clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse, like they see you and they see how happy you are, and I feel like they either have like friends or you have like common friends, or they are still on your social media, or you can see your social media, and they just see how well you're thriving and how you're just like in this beautiful feminine energy, and they want to be a part of it. You are their home. And that's like what I keep hearing. Before I do the rest of the cards, when I was doing this particular reading, the song Light My Fire by The Doors was playing. And that's what makes me also think that this is definitely a hookup. This is definitely fiery passion, like sex. But there are feelings there. They just don't want to address those feelings because there is a lot of hurt here. So come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. So that's what they're wanting. They're wanting that real bad, and that's what you're going to hear from them about. All right, so you got rose quartz, which is inner child, fluorite, which is learning, and then you have agate, which is healthy body. And I feel like since you are focusing on yourself, and I feel like you have started to focus on getting a healthy body and a healthy mind, and I think that's what's really resonating to them, where it wasn't like that they didn't like that before, but they can see you glow. And I think that's what they're really wanting to like get physical with you. And they're learning their own crap, their own emotional stuff. That's why this is a crush, you know? They fantasize about being with you, and they fantasize about the past. But they also are in a point that they need to start learning and growing in an emotional state. And rose quartz is inner child, and when you guys were together, it felt childlike, like puppy love. This is also, rose quartz is a love stone as well. So there was some definite love there, and there still is. It's just that there's a lot of underlining crap. And they just kind of are like, I don't want to think about that. I just want to think about the good times, and I want to get with them physically. We have 27, third house, messages. 10, Neptune, sacrifice. And then 10th house, and this is number 34, 10th house, the world. So they think the world of you. They really do. And they are either reading old messages, they're reading old love notes. But I feel like this is going to be, you are going to be messaging each other. There's going to be messages exchanged. They're going to be reaching out and seeing your temperature on things. They're not going to just go all into it. They're going to gauge how you respond. And it's going to be kind of like a tit for tat kind of thing, where it's they're not going to put themselves out there because of this underlining energy that's before. And number 10, that Neptune. This can be dealing with a Pisces. But I'm filming this during Pisces season. So these messages could start in Pisces season. Or the thought of them going into doing this is going to start in Pisces season and then following up into the next season, which I believe is Aries, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of like dreaminess that's going into with this Neptune. There's psychic energy where you guys are really connected, and it feels like that's why this breakup beforehand was so devastating, because you had that connection. But to answer, oh nope, I have one more card. Oh my gosh. It's release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, who has a crush on you? It's your ex. Your ex. The one that you guys broke each other's hearts. And I feel like this is recent, but it doesn't have to be. It's just a very meaningful relationship that happened in the past. All right, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below. Tell me if any of that resonated with you. I love to read your comments. We are on to number 2. Okay, number 2. Let me lay out your cards. Okay, number 2. So let's get your tarot cards read. Your first card is the King of Cups. That is also being clarified by the Ace of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Tower in reverse being clarified by the Queen of Cups. We have the Star being clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse being clarified by the World in reverse. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this feels like this person who has a crush on you is a water sign or has water sign in their zodiac. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And I feel like they are not being direct, and they really like you a lot, and they really see you in a really great way, but they're not being direct. And I think if you, after I do this reading and you think about it, this person, you'll never, like, you wouldn't even expect it. You'd be like, what? No way. Because they're not being in that sense. They're not flirty. They're really respectful, but they're not going to let you on. Because again, like, they are emotionally stable person, and I don't know, they don't know how this relationship would happen, which makes me think that this could be a work thing. This could be something of that effect where it might affect things in a bigger scheme of things, if that makes sense. They have a crush on you because they, like, I'm getting with the Tower in reverse with the Queen of Cups, is that it's like you're not broken. Like, I feel like they're close enough that they know the issues that you've had, which you've shared with them some of your struggles and things like that, and they are just in awe of how strong you are and how, like, life hasn't beaten you down with all of the stuff, your struggles and whatnot, and your attitude is, like, unchanged from that. And they really admire you in that sense. And they see you as, like, a potential, like, long-term, like, soulmate aspect. We have a Six of Cups with the Star, and that's what makes me think, like, you're going through healing, or you've gone through stuff and you've become a better person out of it, out of adversity. And this could also be with them as well, where they have gotten out of stuff and has healed, and they are seeing you in this soulmate beautiful life. This is also someone that you might have known in the past and then have reconnected as well. Like, went to school with them or something that is like that. Now, the Four of Pentacles in reverse is that there's a letting go of baggage. So I feel like there has been emotional baggage on this person's side, and they're letting it go. And that might be also what's holding them back. And that can be like either a recent breakup, a recent divorce, something that's like that, where they are in the process of moving forward and letting go. But that process is not over with that world in reverse. So this is something that they are working on, and that's probably what is stopping them as well from approaching you. Now, they, like I said, they view you in this, like, she is unbroken. She can stand on her own. She is like healing energy. The 10 of Swords in reverse is the swords dropping down out of your back after being betrayed or backstabbed, and you just have this beautiful feminine energy where it's abundance and just you're able to stand on your own, and they see that and they think that is so incredibly sexy. And this is like how they have this huge crush on you. Let's see what the other cards. Actually, before we begin with that, there was 2 songs that came up while I was getting these cards. The first one was Grain of Salt by the Morning Benders. And in that lyrics it says, "But I'm happy this time, and I know that this love's mine." And that's totally this feeling that they know that this love between you guys, which is growing every single day, that it's theirs. And the second song was Rock City by Kings of Leon. And in the lyrics it says, "I was searching for a woman who is willing to love." And so they adore the fact that you are so open, and you, again, like, you're not broken, and you're not like shielding yourself. You are open to others. You're open to love. And that's not just necessarily relationships in a romantic sense, but it's like friendships and things like that. And like, this guy is just like over the moon with you. We have Azurite, which is expanded awareness. Crocosite, which is sexuality. And Chrysotile, which is animals. I feel like with the animals card, they either know that you have animals or that they have animals. And this, like, it's almost like you're showing off, like, your pictures of your kids and kind of stuff like that. Like, when I think of animals, and that can be even with children as well, where they are showing you their life. But it's just like little pieces at a time. And with the animals, they love how caring and thoughtful and beautiful you are around animals. And you might have even been around their pets, their animals, or that you're just an animal lover, and they just love that aspect to you. And with the expanded awareness, this is that they see so much depth with you that they haven't seen before in a romantic partner. And this isn't just like being smart or like street smart or book smart or anything like that. There's just so much depth. And I think that's the other thing too, is that you've had so many life experiences beforehand that they see this depth of you and you're not broken. And sexuality, they think that you are incredibly sensual, and they want to explore sexually with you. Like that, you are like the complete package to them. Then we have 36, 12th house, escape. Mars, number 5, force. And then number 20, Scorpio, I transform. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is Scorpio energy. It totally is, because Scorpios are super romantic. They're super, super dreamy. This is reading as Scorpio energy, especially with that sexuality too. Like, they want the complete package, and you are it. Now, with Mars, force, this can be this is where I'm getting like masculine energy, where they have a huge crush on you and they want to dominate you. They want to be the man to you. And with the 12th house, escape, like you feel like it's when he's around you, like every day feels like an escape from the real world, because your connection is so magnetic and beautiful that like it just, you forget what's around you, you forget what you're doing, and you're just so connected on that. And yeah, this guy likes you a lot. All right, you got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, very interesting. So very soon, I feel like this person is going to be approaching you and trying to make this in a romantic sense. And the religious factors, I feel like this can be something that is stopping them. Again, I feel like that there has been a, like that they've just got over a breakup. And with the religious factors, I feel like it's more of a divorce. And I feel like that they were not cool with the divorce because of their religious factors. And they didn't want it like this. And I think that they also feel bad that like since they've gotten through this divorce and everything and this breakup and they found you and they're just like, holy moly, like this person is amazing. And I think that's also what's holding them back, where it's like, I don't want this to be my rebound. Like I don't want a rebound person. I don't want this person to be my rebound. So there's a lot that's at playing here. But wow, what a connection and what a great person to have a crush on. I'm super jealous. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe. Also comment below. Tell me if any of this resonates with you. I love to read your comments, and we are on to number 3. All right, number 3. I'm going to lay out all of your cards. Okay, so you got the 4 of Wands, the Sun, Strength, 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups in reverse, and 9 of Cups. Then we have the Lovers in reverse. That's clarifying that 4 of Wands. And then we have the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Sun. The Fool in reverse, clarifying Strength. I'm sorry, I have an itch. And then the Knight of Swords, clarifying the 4 of Swords. The High Priestess in reverse, clarifying the 8 of Cups in reverse. And then the Page of Swords, clarifying the 9 of Cups. Okay. So what I'm getting on this reading is this person that has a crush on you is, I'm getting like a Leo energy because of the Sun and then Strength with the Lion. And I feel like this isn't your first relationship together. I feel like this is someone from your past. And this can be dating. And I feel like either when you were together, you didn't feel like that you guys were in a relationship. So this is like a friend is what I'm getting. But like you guys act like a couple without like being romantic. But they find you so fiery and passionate, and they want to, and you might have hooked up with them in the past, and it might be like a friends with benefits, but like there's a lot of sex here. And with strength being clarified by the Fool in reverse, that to me says that again, they've seen you go into different relationships and you've seen them go into different relationships, and they just they don't want to start new. They want you. And there's a point where you might have even traveled together. You might have been on vacation, like a friend vacation. But again, it's not in a romantic sense. But they want that again. They want that relaxation that you bring, because you're not an overbearing person of where were you? Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't feel like you're jealous. And they can't move on from you. They can't. And I think in their gut, and you might be hearing this and being like, oh no, it's not that person because I'm not interested. And you might not be interested, but this person has a huge crush on them. And they might be even reading your own energy and just totally blocking it out and just being like, I can't move on from her. I need her. And you're everything that they've ever dreamed of. They do watch you a lot on social media. When I was doing these cards, 2 songs came up. The first one was Postscript by Finch, and it's just another day, one more chance to get this right. I'll sacrifice forever, please just for tonight. And then I'll be seeing you, by Billie Holiday. I'll be seeing you in every lovely summer's day and everything that's light and gay. I'll always think of you that way. So I'm totally feeling like this is an unrequited love, which is on their side, not on yours. And they love you. Okay, we have Moonstone, Cycles, Pink Tourmaline, Forgiveness, and Red Jasper, Healthy Boundaries. Then we have the 38 Earth Element, Stability. This can be an Earth sign. And then 31 7th house, Partners. So they want to be partners more than anything, and they want the stability that you bring because you are such a great friend. They love that you have healthy boundaries, that you are just a well-rounded individual, and they love that you forgive. And I don't think that there was anything that you guys broke up or aren't friends anymore or have been, but you just let stuff go so easily, and they love that about you. And then with Moonstone Cycles, I feel like this has always been a thing where they're just no, she's just a friend, and then they start getting really crazy feelings, not crazy, but really love feelings, romantic feelings, and then they have to either step away, they don't see you for some time. And then they're yeah, we're just friends. And then you start hanging out a little bit more and then it's oh no, it's coming back. So it just feels like this is an overall cycle with you guys. You deserve love. You are lovable. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So I do feel like there's a lot of love here, and I feel like it's for both sides. I don't know if it's on your side, and maybe you're just unaware of it and you're just living your own life and woo. And this person is just someone that has stuck by you thick and thin and has really been by your side and really has been your foundation. And they love you so much, and there's just a lot of good love feelings. But yeah, I would just open your heart up. I understand that, especially if it's a friend and that kind of stuff, it gets a little tricky. But if you find yourself thinking about it, what if we were, then just do it. Why not? You know? Try it. You might like it. I don't know. Anyways, that's Who Has a Crush on You. Alright guys, that is it for that reading. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if it resonates with you. I'd love to read your comments. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. And follow me on Instagram at Witch of Boise, on Twitter at Witch of Boise, on Facebook, Witch Boise. And just again, thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for all of your support. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.